Hi, soul family. I'm sitting at my desk. I'm in my coat and my hiking boots. I went out to take Bea for a walk. I don't know, I was just told to go. My higher self said go. So I thought, okay, we'll walk. And I ran into my neighbors across the street and my neighbors down the corner. And we were talking, dogs were talking, and I said, yeah, I gotta move by March 1st. And they're saying, no, you've gotta be kidding. We don't want you to go. And I said, yeah, I don't wanna leave the neighborhood either. I love the neighborhood, I love it here. And I said, but I've gotta find a place by March 1st. And I was up on the mountain doing a reading, and I said, I just want a little piece of this mountain, but I don't want to leave that view. And they said, there's a lady right there. She's got a little chihuahua, and she's got space that she rents out. Maybe she's got something right now. Unbelievable. So what Finn just smashed into a million pieces was my Japanese money cat. So what does that mean? It was an antique too, and it smashed into a million pieces. Thanks, Finn. Thanks. That's why I don't want you up there. That's why I say, don't go up. But what do? You go up anyway. And then when you jump down, you smash everything I own. So, I guess the message in that, he's quite satisfied. He just sits down and starts licking his ass. Well, accomplished, mission accomplished. It's not that I just thought it was cute. But every time I look at it, he looks like I give up. This bad boy gives up. So I'm not gonna glue it back together. I generally try to glue things back together, but I'm kind of tired of gluing things back together in life in general. So I'm throwing it away. That's one last item I have to pack up for when I move. Why am I sitting here in this coat? Because I've been thinking that I was gonna go for a walk again with Bea. I've got my mind thinking. So they said, go up the street to this lady's house. Her name is Diana. She's got a little chihuahua that gets out all the time. Chihuahua's name's Violet. So I said, okay. So I walked up and I knocked on the door, and Violet and her came to the door, and Bea was going back and forth with Violet, and the woman invited me in. She was really nice. And she showed me, she's got the same concept in her mind that I have about how we're gonna have spiritual people in small communities all working together, working the land. And she doesn't have a big piece of property, but it doesn't have to be big. On her property, it's a corner lot, it's pretty cool. Her place is the place where I found the little trailer that's like my Sarah Scotty. So anyway, she brought me in, and she starts talking. She shows me this one, it's like a studio, and I said, no, that's way too small for me. And then she shows me this yurt, and it's got it's a round, right? It's a yurt, but it's a solid walled one. And it's got a skylight right in the center, and I kept looking at that skylight going, God, I love that. If it rains, if it snows, whatever, you see the stars. Your bed it's crystal clear, right? So I was looking at it thinking, how could I make this work with 5 cats and a dog? Now I call them 5 cats even though I have 6, because Willow and Sammy are 1. They stay on my bed, they never move. So we were talking, and she was saying, she was connecting with me and giving me her opinion, and I said, I was up on the mountain the other day doing a reading, and my heart chakra started spinning. And I generally only have ever felt that whenever my twin soul would come in and out of town, I would feel that energy. So I haven't felt that for a long time. I moved away, he moved away. And I felt it right in the middle of my reading. And she goes, what was the reading about? And I said, it just kept talking about, it kept bringing me back to this area. And she goes, well, this is the heart. This is the heart area. That's why you're feeling that. And so we talked for a little bit, and her mother just passed. Her mother and father passed within, I don't know, weeks of each other, and I didn't realize the time frame she was telling me. And she was showing me all her little crafty things and all her crystals, and she was very much like me. And she said, so something about the ad. And I said, what ad? And she says, well, aren't you got to me on Craigslist? And I said, no, I just was sent here. And she said, you got to be kidding me. And I said, no, that's how spirit works. And she goes, no, that's how you work. That's how you work. She goes, your guides are telling me to tell you that you're giving too much credit to being led here. You came here, you heard, you got my message meant telepathically. You got it through the etheric lines. And she goes, you need to stop giving so much of the credit for what you do to others outside of yourself. So I'm just listening, right? And she goes, what are you doing readings? She goes, you're not why are you selling yourself so short? And I said, what are you talking about? And she goes, you're not a sideshow act. Oh, let me read your palm. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm a teacher. And I said, that's what I do for my work right now. And she goes, well, you're destined for bigger things. And I said, well, so be it. But, I don't consider it a sideshow act. I said, I know. She goes, you're incredibly connected. And I said, I know I am. I'm very connected. I understand that. But I want to share that gift with other people, share what I've been given. And I said, basically, anyway, the energy is that I'm being shown I'm not to leave this area. And she gave me something. She kept looking at my necklace that I was wearing. My best friend Diane gave me this rose quartz. And this is the love area. I'm wearing rose quartz. And everything about us, our dogs were playing. Her house is magical. It looked like mine. And I said, I would love this space. And so anyway, she gave me a rose quartz and pearl necklace. And it's really interesting to me when I look at this. She says, it was my mother's. She goes, it's supposed to go home with you. And I said, wow, are you certain? And she said, yes. And so I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, this is my mother talking. My mother's the pearls, freshwater pearls. So rose quartz and freshwater pearls, these will be two items that you're going to choose from in this reading. I'm talking to you because my mind's just going, and I thought I'd go for a walk again with Bea, and I've been sitting here for the last while. She gave me a little purse, a repurposed purse. I'll show you. She says I do a bunch of different, she's an artist, and she's got beautiful artwork. It's incredible, the artwork around her house. And I said, I love this space. And she goes, you don't need this much space. And I said, I don't know what I do or don't need right now at this time. But anyway, she gave me this little bag. Look at this little purse. This is one example of what she does, repurposed. And I was thinking of my girlfriend, Serenity. I like this. And she's got 6 kids. And I was thinking of her one little girl I was thinking of. And when I was out in the yard today, I was picking up the dog poop and trying to get my kitten in. And I found one of my bracelets in the grass. I didn't even know it had broken off my wrist. And it's an antique. And it's crystals and it's beautiful, but the bracelet is broken. So I decided to put it on this little purse. So this will be another. We've got rose quartz and pearls, and we've got the Jean J, the little purse, right? I've got to finish sewing that. I'm going to put that on there, but it's kind of cool. I was walking along the street and I thought, where to put my phone? And I stuck it in that little bag. And then we'll have, gosh, it's such a bummer that he broke my little guy. No, not this one? Okay. I was going for one thing. No, that goes there? Okay. So since we're working with rose quartz, that's my mom's favorite colors, pink. And I guess I'm in the center of the heart, and that's why I love this area so much. And she goes, well, it's clear you're not supposed to leave. And I said, no, but I am needing to leave this house as of March 1st. Can you guys stop, please? It's enough. And this is a rose colored. This is stone. It's beautiful, and it's a ram. I'm an Aries ram. It's beautiful. I love this. It's heavy. It feels really good. Got that item. This, the jean bag, the rose quartz, and the pearls. Okay, these are the items. So I'm just kind of in my head. I'm just kind of in my head right now, thinking. I looked at the yurt, and I thought, how could I live in that yurt? And I'm looking at this place in here. I mean, the yurt literally is not even as big. It would be just my dining room area and my kitchen alone. That's the whole area. I've been in a studio before, so I was just like, wow, am I supposed to go down to something that small? I heard no. But I'm just thinking. She doesn't want to have 6 cats and a dog. She doesn't mind 2 cats and a dog, but she doesn't want 6. And I said, well, my animals will go wherever I go, and they'll be welcome. So she's a cool lady, and she was definitely connected. And I said I wouldn't mind her house. I said I like this house. I would like to have this space here. And so I'm just letting you guys all know that, because let's just see what spirit unfolds for us, shall we? But when I went for the walk with Bea, I got waylaid. I went to her house and I ended up staying there for about an hour, talking to her. And I took my deck with me. This is the very first deck I've ever had. It's called Daily Guidance from Your Angels, because when I was a Jehovah's Witness and I was, coming into all of this, it scared me. It scared me because I was taught my whole life, it's demonic, and so I just knew that when I would ask the universe questions, I would get answers. So I would go to my favorite store in Encinitas when I lived in the California coast, and it's called Soulscape. And I would go into the area where the cards were, and I looked on the walls, and I wouldn't go towards anything that said tarot, because to me tarot was, connected to the occult, and it freaked me out. And so I looked at this, and I thought, daily guidance from your angels. I could do that. I could work with that. And so I sat there and I did readings, and it didn't matter what. Anytime I would do a reading, I was always accurate. How is it that my hands were always guided to the right cards? I didn't realize, right? I'm guided. It's in me. I'm a walking oracle. This is an oracle deck. I am an oracle, which means spirit brings a message through me. And these are just tools. This is like filing my nails, right? I sit here and I shuffle. And so I thought, and then I stuck it in my bag when I went for the walk. And then I saw the Divine Circus Oracle, and I'm like, oh no, not the Divine Circus. I saw the Shapeshifter deck, and I said, oh, I want that. And then Spirit said, no, there was a reason that you picked this first. So work with this deck. So we're going to work with this deck. I know we're into it 11 minutes here. You guys can skip ahead. I timestamp. But there's reasons I'm telling you the things that I am. First message, we got one out, okay? I'm putting it down, I'm not looking at it. This is gonna be for the rose quartz, okay? Let's do it this way. See these earrings? I'll show you these earrings. These are also rose quartz. They're antique-y. This will be an item, okay? So we've got the pearl and rose quartz necklace, and then we've got the earrings, then we've got the pink stone ram, and we've got the little bejeweled little repurposed purse. I love her idea though, because as I'm talking, because I've seen this. Spirit has shown me this, that we're going to be living in pods, kind of like little pods of spiritual people grouped together, communities working together, growing on the land. Like she's a grower. She grows in a yard. She's got land that she's renting. She wants to put it there, and her idea was to rent the spaces out. But then maybe if they want to work and be a part of this, and basically it's getting everyone to work together. So it's like the bartering service, which is what I see us doing. I always said we're going to go back to more of the little house on the prairie. So the people that have the property, they're going to bring people in, and people are going to work, and together they'll live this way. This is what I've seen. So I found that pretty freaking cool. And everywhere I walked in her house, it just felt home to me. It felt home to me. This place, I love where I am, but it doesn't feel home to me. The garden does. The garden does. The backyard doesn't. And it doesn't feel home to me. That felt like, wow, I feel like I'm home here. It might be that I'm leaving, my energy is leaving, I don't know. But I'm looking for answers too, and I've just recognized I love this neighborhood. Why should I have to leave my neighborhood? This is my neighborhood that I feel comfortable. And I'm connected to the heart of Sugarloaf Summit, which is the heart. So, and here all this pink is sitting here. So I've already got the cards popped out. I'm going to use just the 4 there. She told me to stop asking. You got your own answers. I said, I'm asking my higher self. I bet I have guides. You're talking to my guides, right? Don't tell me I don't have guides. I talk to archangels and my father. And any more? This one? Okay. All right. So first item, the rose quartz and pearl necklace. Okay, I'm going to start with that. That's this pile. This pile here is the bejeweled bags. No, it's the earrings. It's the earrings. No, it's bejeweled bags? Okay, and then this is the earrings. And then this is the pink ram. Okay, got it. All right, so for those who chose the necklace, the first message is, be honest with yourself. What is it? Only you know the truth. Didn't we get a message like this when I was on the mountain recently? I think we did. Be honest with yourself. You know the truth of this situation. And it's safe to admit this, the truth to yourself. Spirit says, we will guide you and support you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they will come to you on angel's wings. Because why? Because you know how to manifest. You are connected to Spirit. Sorry, I don't have any contacts anymore. They fell out, like literally. When I was rubbing my eyes, I found one. The other one I didn't find, so I have to wear these glasses. And they're chipped. I'm waiting for another pair to be sent, so I'm back to looking like an owl, which is fine. I am the owl. So be honest with yourself in regards to what it is that you're wanting, or what it is that's in front of you, or whatever the situation is. Be honest with yourself. Well, what is it? I don't want to leave this neighborhood. I shouldn't have to. I don't really want to stay in a yurt. I would rather have the house. But what is it for you? It's just basically confirmation of something that you're hiding from yourself. Sometimes, like I said, it's not that we don't have our own answers. A lot of times it's that we lie to ourselves. We hide from our own true feelings. Maybe we're afraid if we honestly admitted what we felt, it would be too much for us to handle, right? Maybe it means that you know what's coming. Be honest with yourself. You know what's coming. So be honest. What do you have to do? You might be faced with changes that maybe you don't feel you're ready for. So Spirit says, it's okay. Face the situation in front of you. Honestly, this is it. I got to be out March 1st. I'm looking. I'm letting the universe know what it is that I'm looking for, right? Whatever issues that you're dealing with, Spirit will help you with whatever emotions come up. But they want you to be focusing on what it is that you want, not the fear of what's going on, right? So basically it's like when you finally look at the situation, it's not as bad as when you try not to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Don't want to look at it. Don't want to look at it. Once you just look at it and deal with it, you look at it square in the face, and it can't hurt you. There it is. Okay, there it is. Spirit says you deserve better. Yeah, to me, a yurt? No, I don't need to go from a house to a yurt. That's too small. Sorry. Maybe someone else is giving you a difference of opinion. Like that woman says, you don't need as much as you think you do. No, I don't need, but I need bigger than a yurt. So don't allow anybody to talk you out of what you feel, right? Don't give your power to someone else. You have the power to manifest what you're asking for. So don't get caught up in an illusion that this is the way it has to be, or, oh, this is the way it is, or this is the way it's got to stay, because it doesn't. It doesn't. I never did take my coat off. I just sat here thinking. And then I thought, sitting here thinking, I might as well do a reading with everybody, make myself useful, right? Fortune teller. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm going to ask from my deck that's still not... I would like my deck to get published in a deck. I want to make a deck out of this so that I can actually shuffle it properly and look at my beautiful pictures on the cards. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm asking for all those in the white light. I'm asking for my archangels, my ascended masters, my angels, my heavenly father, mother, grandmother, the assistants of the ancestors. Oh, prickles when I hit that one. Wow, assistants of the ancestors. Thank you much. First message, yes, please. The answer is yes, please. Be honest with yourself. Someone's saying to you, yes, please. Correct for neutrality on all levels. So maybe that will be the answer that they give you. Yes, please. You never age. Everyone likes to hear that, right? One more. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Maybe you're feeling old. I went through that for a while, and now I'm just feeling, I feel like I'm resigned to, this is what I am, this is who I am, and make the best of what I am and who I am, and be grateful for what I have. They're on to you. They're on to you. Okay. Know it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the pink ram, 2 cards came out. Heart chakra. Okay, that's pretty interesting considering I said my heart chakra has been really spinning, right? And I'm at the center of the heart right here at Sugarloaf Summit. And then family. So the situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member. Whatever's going on in your life, we can help you with it, to understand it, to heal it, in your mind, in your heart. You need to surround that person and yourself and the whole experience with calming blue light and many angels. So blue is Archangel Michael's color. So it's the color of communication and truth. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel at peace. Because whatever we go through, our family is our greatest teacher, because we're so close. We're put in such close contact with people very different than ourselves. They are our teachers. That's what teaches us, right? So there are gifts in whatever it is that's going on. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member. And we can help you to understand and heal it. So maybe things aren't moving forward. There's a problem. But look, it's all about focusing on the heart. And look, she's wrapped in blue as well. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned mostly to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. I sound like I can't read because it's all scratched off and I've got to kind of like fake it. So whatever issue's going on right now, and this is a ram. I'm a ram. So within my family or somebody that I'm connected to, there's an issue within their family. Yeah, that's very clear. I have already seen it. I understand that. So what do we want from this situation? We want peace. We want, for me and myself, I just want peace within the family. All the way around. Just bring peace into this situation. Whatever it is. This angel is draped in green, which is love and healing and growth and new vitality. So it's also telling you that, as myself, she's clutching her heart chakra, right? I said that when I was up on the mountain, my heart chakra started spinning, and I told you that I've only ever felt that energy like that when my twin would come in and out. So this is connected to my spiritual twin. So I'm looking at someone clutching their heart, and they're saying there's an issue within this family that needs to be healed. So what is it that I'm able to do about this situation, and other than see and ask for this peace and healing too? Because it looks to me, in my situation, I'm looking in on this family, right? I'm over here. And so I'm holding on to my heart chakra, and what I'm doing is I'm saying, I can send healing from my heart because I'm a Reiki master. I can ask that healing descend upon this situation. You can ask that way. You don't have to be a Reiki master. I just know that's a gift that I have. So I can send healing into this situation, but you can ask for healing to surround this situation because they're asking for healing to go to this situation and that there's a need of that. It's also saying that you have family in friends. Look at your different nationality here, but this is family. This is my family. This is my soul family. That woman was absolutely a soul family. She was very connected like I am. I walked around the house and it's decorated just like this, right? That's why I felt like I was at home. I walked into that. So it's telling you that you have friends that are like family to you. It's also telling you that maybe there's some issues that you need to face within your family that you need to release. She had just lost her parents, both of them, and she started crying. I said, I just lost my stepfather again for the 5th time because he keeps cutting me out of his life, right? My daughter's not speaking again. I mean, we all have stuff that we go through. So it's releasing and clearing and the old feelings. No one wants to carry any of this crap this year. I certainly don't. This is a new year for me. Everything from the past is in the past. This is all brand new. I'm forward moving, right? So it's also talking about releasing unwanted patterns. Forgive people instead of holding grudges. My family, the punishment was, I'm not going to talk to you. It still goes on in my family. That's how we got punished. I'm not engaging in that, right? I'm not. So who is it that you need to forgive? Perhaps yourself for allowing this to continue. Because it's not healthy, it's not healing, it's not helping, and it's not happy, right? It's none of the good ones. So another message for you would be looking at this situation. If I'm looking at family and I'm looking at whether it's soul family or this is like my soul family, right? Every different nationality you see. And she's working with all of them. She's working with the kids. So Spirit's saying right now, the answers to your questions are coming from your heart. Listen to that. Don't listen to this. Your mind only knows, basically, your mind works like an answering machine. It knows what happened yesterday. It records what happened yesterday. It doesn't know what's coming in the future. I get glimpses in the future. You get glimpses into the future. And Spirit says everything is rooted within the heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. I mean, today, obviously, that was the message. I'm wearing rose quartz, rose quartz. She gave me rose quartz and pearls, which is the pearls and the rose quartz. That's my mother. So that was my mother's energy. And this necklace was her mother's. So she was recognizing soul family. I'm being focused on opening up my heart chakra, right? And the pearls come from the ocean. I have a Pisces moon. I'm a mermaid, right? But pearls are also a rare gift that comes within a tough shell. There's a tough shell, but inside there's this beautiful pearl. So it's about self-love, forgiving yourself, loving yourself, giving yourself credit where credit is due. And I think maybe that's what she was picking up on, because Spirit was saying, you know, you're giving too much credit to other people. And I did that a lot. I used to say, oh, when I would look on at the Sphinx or the squirrel or the goddess, I would say, oh, I see that squirrel as my twin, because I watched in my dreams my twin trying to plant these trees. And when I saw the squirrel on the mountain, the squirrel was holding a tree in its lap. But that squirrel represented me. I am represented by the squirrel. I'm represented by the goddess. I'm represented by the Sphinx. It's all me. But I always seem to, you know, give my credit to somewhere else. So there's a message in that as well for you. Focus on self-love. Give your credit to where credit is due. When we are to open our heart and give more love, that includes us. And the more love that we give, the more love comes back to us. We don't want to close our heart down. We do want to ask angels to help send healing energy into our heart chakras and into the heart of the matter, into the heart of this family situation that's not going well, right? Spirit is also asking you to take care of your heart. Like cardiovascular, like walk. That's why I was getting walk, right? It could also be telling you that someone in spirit is saying hello, and I know that it is. That was my mother saying hello. I know we're working on the pink ram here, but that was my mom talking, and I haven't heard from my mom for a while. And I almost said that, but she was so, her emotions were coming up about her mother, so I just kind of got quiet, and I recognized, because I've been thinking about that, you know. It's been a long time since I've heard from my mom. And I don't hear from her the way I used to. I used to see her in my dreams, but now I hear from her like that. Here I am. Here I am. And it's interesting. She said, you were supposed to take your necklace off, put this necklace on, and put this one on your altar. And so I did it in her presence. I took it off, and I put the necklace on. I held it with my left hand, and I said, clear it of any energy, because crystals hold energy. And then I brought it home, and I put it on my selenite tower to clear it completely. My altar is my mother's Buddha. So it was to put rose quartz with my mother. That's what it's showing me. This is from my best friend. I'm wearing this right now. So what I will do is I will put this on my altar, because that's for my mother, and that was my mother's Buddha. So it was just basically showing me that my mother is talking to me, and that's one of the messages from heart. Where is it? Sorry. Heart chakra, is that somebody in spirit is saying that they love you. So know that this is true. They're also saying to you, there's something that you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody else in regards to a situation that has been affected by a family member. So let's see what it has to say, what Spirit has to show us. Your higher self, our guides, our angels, our Heavenly Father and Mother, any that wish to assist. In regards to this, what message is most important for those who chose the pink ram? Within the next few months, time frame of something. Within the next few months. Well, I'm moving within the next few months, that's a fact. Track neutrality on all levels. The situation will improve. Family situation will improve, okay? The situation with my house will improve. Whatever situation was on your heart will improve. Your health will improve. Can you give me a bit of time to think about this? So I think personally that I was giving her a bit of time to think about the fact that I want that house. I would like to just move across the street and still have my neighbors. That would be convenient for me. I would really like that. I love her house. She has a tree in the middle of the house. A tree. And it's been skinned and shellacked, like the trunk of the tree. But it's been used as a beam in the house, and it is literally a tree with the root arms and everything. It's amazing. I said I wanted an arts and crafts home. I've always wanted an arts and crafts home. She has an arts and crafts antique door with a stained glass frame window. And I'm looking at this door going, it's an arts and crafts door. I love this place. It's got the same floor that I wanted, the red Mexican tiles and brick walls, and that works for me, right? So we'll see. I'm saying all of these things out loud for a reason, because when I manifest things, it's fun for people to look back and see, oh my God, that's what she was saying, right? Maybe it's just giving me ideas or clues, right? I don't know. All right, so now we go to, for those who chose the little bag, the little boho bag, and then we'll go to the earrings, right? So for those who chose the boho bag, go for it. Go for it. So recycle, repurpose something, renew something, fix something old up, right? Because check it out. I just love this. I think it's so cool. I know the little girl I want to give it to. First of all, I love 501 Levi's. I've always loved them. It's got little hearts on it. It's got a little pocket here, so you can put something in that pocket. Turn it around. You can put something in those two pockets and on the inside. Right? And then it's going to have a piece of expensive vintage jewelry attached to it. But it's so cute. I mean, I could walk outside with my little bag with this. I like this. I think it's adorable. It'll be mine until I get back to where she is. Okay, so go for it, Spirit says. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since the Genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. So stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. So she's going forward on a freaking unicorn, magical being, right? Miracle and magic. And look what's above her. Oh, I just noticed this. She's got a bobcat and a lynx. Oh my gosh. And she looks like Stevie Nicks. Look at her. I had a bobcat walk right through my yard. And I was just looking at a picture of my Master Finn and I was saying, God, he looks like a bobcat. And the lynx is the keeper of secrets. Oh, I love this. I love this a lot. So go for it. So what is it that, you know what it is. You know what it is. Go for it. I'm pulling that house to me. I'm pulling that in. I'm pulling that in, or something like that. Or I don't know. We'll see, right? Maybe it's just go for it. Set your intentions. Let the universe know what it is that you want. They know what you want. Like they said, we know what you've been asking for, and we're working. Maybe they're just showing me, right? Sometimes we just get breadcrumbs to where we're supposed to be. So it's encouraging you about the situation you're asking about. We all have different situations. We all have different questions, and this is telling you, do it, do it, do it, do it to it. You're gonna have a positive outcome, but you've got to pour love into the situation. Everything's surrounded by love. Everything. This little bag, where is it? It's got love all over it, right? So infuse love into the situation. A safe place for my cats and I, so that we can do our work and be supported and help other people and stay connected. That's what we're asking for. What are you asking for? The Spirit says, don't hesitate. The time is right. So the bobcat, she wants to be in nature. She's comfortable with these animals. She's comfortable with certain secrets. The keeper of secrets, the lynx, and the bobcat. Cats are independent. Cats don't call when they come. Cats go to where they want to go, period. But they're all around her. They trust her. She's comfortable where she's at. She's in the magic kingdom, that's why. So you're on the right path. You're not to hesitate. You're to absolutely go for it. Go for it with gusto. It's whatever the idea that you've got in your mind, it's inspired. It's inspired of Spirit. You might think that you just got an epiphany. Yeah, you did. You were getting downloaded before, and now it's come through in the form of an epiphany. If it's something that you're planning on doing, Spirit says, we see a positive outcome. We see a positive outcome. So let's see with my deck, if we can pinpoint it a little bit. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Go for it. All of these messages are for me. I take them all, so my ears are open. I was told yesterday, you already know where you're supposed to go. And I thought, did I? No, that was today. We already told you where to go. And so do it. And I thought, well, I don't want to leave this neighborhood. And then that manifested, right? She says, well, would you want to rent this or would you want to rent that? And I'm in the house going, I want the house. So we'll see. Financial issues are a factor. True, because, you know, the yurt's $1,000. The house is probably going to be who knows how much, right? Or somebody in your issue, maybe this is about a financial issue. And you've got an idea that's going to work. Spirit says it's going to work, so go for it. Correct for neutrality. It's time to quit that job. Wow. It's time to quit that job. It's time to quit that job. That's what she said to me about my work. Correct for neutrality on all levels. It's time to quit that job. Possibly. So it's a possibility. So just listen. Keep these messages in the back of your mind. And then allow Spirit to bring it to light when you're being told what you need to hear. When all the pieces come together, right? All of a sudden it'll be like, oh yeah, boom, 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 all this memory. Oh yeah, that was said, this was said. Or maybe this is just more confirmation that you've been getting and going in the same direction, right? So for those who chose the earrings, and I did, I love them. Acceptance. So this would be about accepting things as it is right now. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential, right? So see through the eyes of love. This is all about love. It's interesting. The reading the other day was all about you, right? Moving forward, focusing on yourself, you know, putting yourself first, taking care of yourself, having your own, you've got your own answers. You don't have to impress anyone else or prove anything to anyone else. It's about you. And now today it's focusing on love and seeing others in love, seeing the best in others. Also, what's going on in this picture? So we've got a group of people all together, dwarves and fairies, and they're calling the angels to them. And there are angels and cherubs coming down, speaking to them. So I think what's going on here is, if there's been an issue within a family or within a group of people or with anyone at all, they're asking Spirit, song in the background, I'm not your friend, and therefore I am. You think you're the man, therefore I am. I'm not your friend. This song is said to me a lot. I've been given this song a lot, so we're going to look at the lyrics. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. I've watched it before, and the video means nothing to me. But lyrics, I keep getting this song. So, therefore I am. I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think, therefore I am. I'm not your friend or anything. You think that you're the man. I think, therefore I am. Stop. What the hell are you talking about? Get my pretty name out of your mouth. We're not the same with or without. Don't talk about me like you might know how I feel. Top of the world, but your world isn't real. Your world's an ideal. So go on, have fun. I really could care less, and you could give them my best, but just know that I'm not your friend or anything. You think that you're the man. I think we're... So basically, this is saying that we have two completely different ways of looking at life, right? I don't want to press your name next to mine. We're on different lines. So I don't want to be nice enough. They don't call my bluff, because I hate to find articles. Rather, you remain unremarkable. Somebody's thinking that, you think you're the man. You're the man. Therefore, I am my own. I am my own man. I don't need you, right? You think that you're here. I find this very intriguing. You remain unremarkable. When they say your name, I just act confused. Did you have fun? I couldn't care less. Give them my best. I'm not your friend. or anything. I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name. I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name. I'm not your friend. I don't know who you are. You're not on my vibrational frequency. You're not my soul family. You think you're all that in a bag of chips, but you're not, to me. You're just unremarkable. So it basically is saying high position, status, authority, money, position. I'm always asked in Sedona, even by spiritual people, do you know so-and-so? No, I said, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. I'm not shown anybody. I'm not to pay attention, really. I get information that I need to hear, but I really don't know who's who of who here. And I don't really want to be, because they're not my friend. My friends I know, my soul family I'm guided to, right? It doesn't really matter to me. So this is about judging people, accepting and judging. There are those that judge and look down. You know, you think that you're the man. You're up there and you've got a big company and you're the head and everybody looks to you. But to me, get my pretty name out of your mouth. We're not on the same level. You're not my friend. If you're my friend, it doesn't matter what you do, what position you hold. I'll know you will be in my vicinity if you're my friend, right? So this is about don't judge others. But who's your soul tribe? I'm not judging anyone. I pray for your health and happiness. I pray that, you know, blessings for you on your journey. But I'm on my journey, so I'm going to accept who I am, and I'm not going to have somebody who seems to think that they know who I am. But if they were my friend, I would know. I would know. I'm not judging you. But if you're not on my vibrational frequency, it's going to be very clear, right? So this is about thinking positively of yourself, thinking positively of others. Now, I'm not your friend. You don't want to put that out there either. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. Be open to making new friends. Be open to drawing towards you like-minded souls, right? If you're what are you doing in the company with those people that you're even having that discussion? You're in different circles with people that don't flow. These people are looking to Spirit for guidance, right? That's my team. That's my soul family. I said to Spirit, I want to do readings for people who are interested in knowing what you have to say to them, not the ones who want to know. Like, I got another one today. Well, I'd like to know what his feelings are for me and what's going on, and I was getting. It was confusing for me because what she was asking, and then finally she said, well, he's married, and I thought, oh, that makes perfect sense. He's showing me right there. He feels like he's in prison in his own home. He's not sleeping very well. He's uncomfortable, but he's not moving forward. So this is somebody who's not happy where he's at, but it isn't moving forward because he's afraid to leave because of what everyone else might think. But in the meantime, he's having an affair with somebody outside of his marriage. So it's like, I said, I don't want cheaters, Spirit. I don't want people to come to me asking for me to help them figure out what's going on and how they can cheat behind their partner's back. I said, the first thing you can do is be honest. He's not being honest with himself, with you, with anybody. So until he is, Spirit's saying, you need to move on. You need to focus on you. Because he's not handling things well. Do you want to be sucked into that? You're not my friend. Get my pretty name out of your mouth. Because we are not on the same vibrational frequency. I have morals and integrity and honor, and you are a sneak and a cheat. So, am I judging you? I'm not judging you. I'm saying I don't want to be in your company. You know, blessings on your journey, but people that cheat aren't part of my soul tribe. So, this is also saying don't try to change another. That's what I said to her as well. I said, there's nothing you can do to... She goes, well, he's making me angry. I said, don't be angry. It's his right. It's his life. He can do whatever he wants. He doesn't owe you anything. And she goes, well, it makes me angry because he's not moving forward. And I said, you can't control him. If he cares about you and he knows he's in a dead-end situation, then he'll end that situation and he'll move forward. Because sometimes we have soul contracts that are just up. Our soul contract has ended. But he's not. He's not. Every time I leave you, I feel wrong. I hate the way I miss you, but you're still in another relationship. Stay far away from me. Make that really clear. So let go of the tendency to force a situation to make yourself feel better, or to force a situation to go in your favor, or to force a situation in any way. Don't force the situation. I didn't force it with her. I said, how much are you renting the yurt for? Maybe I needed to rent the yurt for a little while until I can move into the house. That might happen, right? Spirit says you might be going down a different path. I don't know. But I wasn't going to force the situation. She says, well, I'm not good with that many cats. And I said, okay, no problem. I said, because my animals are going to go where I go and they're going to be welcome. I'm not going to go anywhere they're not welcome to be. I'm not going to hide them, and I'm not going to be somewhere where they're not welcome to be. So then I left. Well, maybe Spirit needs to work on her mind, right? Maybe she needs to think about it, but I'm not going to force the situation. I just leave it. Thank you for the opportunity, right? And basically Spirit says, accept where you are at this time. When one door closes, another door opens. This door is closing, another door is going to open. And you're not going to go backwards. You might sometimes think you're going backwards. Like she says, well, you probably don't need that much room. No, I probably don't. This table isn't mine. The bed in that bedroom wasn't mine. There's a huge chair and a big table in the other room that's not mine. The corner cabinet's not mine. So if I'm looking here, I could probably fit everything into that yurt. It would be tight squeeze, but I could literally get a queen size bunk. I've already seen them. You put the queen underneath and you put the single bed on top, and the cats could all be up on the top of the bunk. And then it's underneath there. So I could do it if it was for a certain time frame, right? Like maybe it's a stopover. I don't know. Spirit will guide the way. But all you also have to realize is just accept that Spirit's got your back, right? Let's see what the message is coming through. I'm just using my example because I can't use you as an example, right? Spirit, what is the most important message? For those who chose, what are we doing? The earrings, I don't know what I said. I was high or drunk. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Obviously somebody wasn't vibrating on the same frequency at that time, right? You're wrong about my friends or friend. They're a good person. So you're wrong about my friend. They are a good person. So maybe you need to say that to somebody. Or maybe somebody's saying that to you. Want to go out? And I want a catio. Like I said to her, I don't want my cats running loose. She goes, there's a lot of birds in this area. And I said, I don't want my animals to hurt the birds either, or the mice. But I said I would have like an outdoor catio. I want them to be able to go out on the patio, right? So that's something else I'm putting out to the universe. They know. Correct for neutrality on all levels. So I don't know what I said. I was high or drunk. And you're wrong about my friend. They're a good person. They want you as a partner, okay? Somebody wants you as a partner. Accept it. Accept it. You're wrong about my friend. They're a good person. So try to see the best in them. Try to see the good in them. Maybe you haven't been able to. Maybe you hadn't been given the opportunity. So that's the end of this reading. I'm going to ask for a positive affirmation, because I like to leave things on a quick note. I wanted to go a lot quicker than I have, but it is what it is. And it's probably too late for me to go for a walk with my chicken. Where are my affirmators? Where are my affirmators at? I guess what I'll give you, I can't find my affirmators, so we'll use the angel healing cards. First message is you're going to have a positive outcome, which is what we already got. So that's just confirmation. For those who chose the rose quartz and pearl necklace, what is the message, Spirit? Angel healing cards from Tony McCarmine Salerno. I love Tony. Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. There's a lot about love this whole reading. Love, love, love. For those who chose the pink ram. For those who chose the pink ram. The pink ram that I am. Correct for neutrality. The ram that I am. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose, nope, 1. For those who chose the pink ram. 1, please, Spirit. Woo. 1. There we go. Heart and soul. When making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us, remember? Mind gets caught up in yesterday. Choose through love, not fear. Okay? For those who chose the little purse, oh, I can't wait to give it to her. Correct for neutrality on all levels. And you know what? She's got 5 brothers and sisters, but I'm just giving this to her. Sometimes you have to be happy that somebody else gets a present. It's not about everybody getting equal. Sometimes everybody else should just be happy that she was chosen to have a present. Of all the kids in the family, she's very girly. And she lives on a farm, so I think it's totally perfect for her. For those who chose the little purse, is that what we're saying? Integrity. Be flexible, but be also true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. Okay? Pearl, ram, purse, earrings. A song is a conflicted person. I don't need you blowing up my phone. Sometimes I want you to leave me alone. Next one. I can't get over it. I don't sleep with you gone. Sometimes I feel like that. It's like boop, 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 boop. Somebody needs to make up their mind. Trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect, and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. Love, love, love is the theme. We love you more than you will ever know. All right, you guys, that's a wrap. If I can help you, www.theangelswhisper.com is my website, and sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com is my email address. If I can help you with a private reading, if I can help you with dream analysis or any of my crystal creations, crystal clusters, any of the things that I offer, long distance Reiki healing, I would be honored. Please, if this is a video that has resonated with you, or if you know anybody else that could use this wisdom from Spirit, please share. Click like. I love your comments. If you want to be notified of all the videos, you got to click the all button. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate being with you tonight. Thank you for allowing Spirit to use me as your divine channel. Take care.